Hello and welcome to Pest Perspectives, episode number 62. Now I've got the podcast numbers right. I've been messing that up recently. So this week I have on. Now you're all going to say this is a little bit out of the box because the lady coming on is not into pest control, but I think that the industries are kind of mergers similarities between the different industries, and when it comes to marketing and networking, it's all kind of the same. So this week I have on Trudy Martin. Get this
Hello.
job title right. He is the Business Development and Marketing Manager of
That's right.
MBS Grounds Maintenance Limited. You may do more than that. Job titles quite often there's a lot more entailed than that normally.
And I think business development, it can just be a bit of everything, really, can't it? Depending where you work.
It can be. So before we get into what you do at the grounds maintenance, have you always been in the ground maintenance industry as such? Have you always been there or not?
No. So when my youngest son was going to nursery, I wanted a part-time job, and there was a local plant nursery up the road. So I went into the plant nursery, started there in marketing, and I'd go out, take photographs of the plants on the nurseries, and I taught myself all the Latin names. So from there, they also owned a landscape company. Oh,
Latin names.
I know.
Pest control. That's a weakness of mine. That's a weakness of mine. But well done on the Latin names.
I can read them. I know what they are, but I can't say them.
Oh, I see. Okay.
They're so hard.
They are.
But yeah, from there, they owned a landscape company. So I went into hard landscaping, a bit of design work, and from there, grounds maintenance, because we're all sort of linked in one way. So it's horticulture, hard landscaping, grounds maintenance. But I love it.
Yeah, no, you've got to love it because I've seen you. Obviously, your content. That's how I found you. Don't remember you appeared on my feed one day, and we kind of say hello back and forth. I'll tell you what, everyone. If you might get jealous now, I once got a reply off Trudy in the DMs.
Do you know who I got a reply from yesterday? Amanda Bynes. I think she was Hannah Montana. She was a famous American actress.
Oh, right.
Yeah, she's on LinkedIn.
You know this person?
Yeah, hi, Shaun.
Your links, there you go. Some of them were turning up. But that's cool, that is.
I know. And I think the Cheeky Girls are on there too.
Are they? Oh, that's interesting.
They work in the car industry now.
Do they? Oh, okay. A long while ago now, weren't it? Cheeky Girls. It was. But there we go. We're getting all the celebrities in the building. Here we go. Hello, Joe.
Oh, hi, Joe.
But no, I didn't realise Joe was not on LinkedIn. I used to follow her. I followed her on TikTok, and I only recently found out she's a LinkedIn person.
I love Joe. She does all her little dances every Friday.
That's where I see it on TikTok, I think, on one of my accounts. I've got a few. I have, but no. So it's obviously a passion because you can see it within your content. I
love it. Absolutely love it.
Good. So you built up that knowledge, but do you actually? I'd say obviously you did the marketing. You've learned everything from that perspective. Do you actually do any of the work? Have you done any work in gardening as such?
Last 2 weeks, yeah. So the last 2 weeks I've been out weeding. I'm too old to kneel down now though, so I'm lying in flower beds.
You're not that old. Don't be so stupid.
I'm a bit crinkly now.
You're fine.
And I've been doing litter picking and emptying bins for the last 2 weeks with my daughter because she's never worked before, to give her a little bit of work experience. So she's loved it.
That's nice. That is. So obviously, you've been in marketing, but what I'm trying to say is because you obviously need do you need the experience on the ground to go and try and sell jobs? You need to know what's involved or not.
I think it really, really helps.
Yeah.
So because I've always sort of priced up jobs, I know the makeup, sort of how to build a patio, how to build a wall, what plants go where. It really helps.
Yeah.
But a lot of people in my sort of position, they haven't had the knowledge and they're doing quite well. So I don't think it's necessary, but it definitely helps.
I know that's quite fair. Thanks, Jason, for popping in. One of the regulars listening. But yeah, no, that's good to know, that is. But obviously, you probably know every situation in it, and probably anything they can ask you, you could answer.
Yeah. If not, I just giggle, Shaun. Get out of it.
Yeah. Or AI. Use AI.
Yeah. Oh no. I'm not a fan of AI. No.
Use it all the time.
I think it's going to take away all the kids' jobs and things. So I'm still a bit scared of it.
It can enhance their jobs too, because they can use it as part of their job as well.
It's cheating though, isn't it? Like with tender writing and things like that. Everyone's like, "Oh, I bet you used AI." I'm like, "No, I didn't. Read it, and you can tell."
we were having this discussion on the podcast. I do like a little round table within pest control. A lot of us have started to use AI in treatment reports. Things like that, but it's like you can get the nuances to the level where it will mimic nearly exactly what you would write on LinkedIn. So we were talking, if you get it correct, like if you wrote a really good treatment report and you wrote it by hand or wrote it on the computer and you were really proud of it, took you a few hours, would the people reading it know? Would they think this is great? He's wrote that. Would they think, even if you wasn't using AI, as you used AI, it opens up the question because everyone's using it now. People may, its benefits are great, but I'm pleased to know that you don't really use AI.
Yeah, I'm trying to avoid it for as long as possible because it stops you using your brain, doesn't it? It's like they tell people to do mind games every day and things just to keep your brain active, and I think it's just going to make us go a bit lazy.
Well, no, it's true. I mean, obviously, with a treatment report, I do feed in all the information and I proofread it to make sure it's all correct. But yeah, admittedly, I do use AI. I do for it because everyone else is. Hello, Andy from LinkedIn. Thanks for popping in.
Hi,
Andy. Thanks, Martin, for popping in, mate.
Hello.
Everyone's coming in now. Look, hello. But no, I just thought I'd ask you that one about AI because it's a growing
I've used
thing.
it to sort of turn myself into like a lollipop lady and things like that, but otherwise, no.
Did you make one? Yeah, did you make that trend where everyone was making himself a Funko Pop or something like that? Did you do that
wasn't me. No. I started one where you had to ask ChatGPT what animal you look like. I started that one.
Oh, I didn't do that one. There was a caricature one, wasn't there, as well? I didn't like look at mine, so I never showed it.
Oh, you should.
I might. Hello, Trevor. Hello, Andrew. I've never had so many people on LinkedIn before. So, for anyone that obviously we've talked a bit about your background, what would you say your actual role is if you were to describe it to everyone within the business you're doing now? Is it like wearing many hats as well within
Definitely. That? Yes. So I was I go out networking, I tender, I put planting plans together, I do a bit of contract management, account management, a little bit of everything really. But that's the way I like it. Because if you've got your finger in lots of pies, you know what's going on.
Oh, you do. You've got a bit of variety. You've got. So with one of the biggest things, and why I wanted to get you on is the power of LinkedIn is how you're on this podcast. You are. So this is one of the. Do you? I know the answer because I asked you before the podcast, but I know you do a lot of LinkedIn content. for obviously to get work. But do you actually get work from LinkedIn? You do.
Yeah.
Amazing.
Yeah, because what I do, I get really annoyed with myself because I do like a selfie every day. And the reason I do that is because it sticks in people's minds. So like the yellow arches to McDonald's. So I do it in the hope that if someone's thinking I need someone in grounds maintenance, who's that annoying lady that posts her face every day? Trudy. And it works.
Do they like based off that? Do people actually DM you?
Yeah. Yeah.
Like what? And you read them, do you?
So I've never ever chased work. I've never cold called anybody. I've never gone door knocking. All I do is post about my day, and from that, people come to me and say, "Oh, my grounds need taken care of," or so it's brilliant.
That is brilliant. That is brilliant. Yeah. I need to be posting a selfie every day. I don't think I'll put people in like you do. But
your face will stick in people's minds, Shaun.
Yeah, bald head. Yeah, it will. But no, it's I seen that one recently you had with the pajamas on. Somebody told you not to wear the pajamas on the podcast. I did. But it sticks out, doesn't it? You know, posts like that. They do, because everyone thinks. Because LinkedIn, I've not been on it probably 2 years. I wasn't very well known to start with, but I would say that LinkedIn, everyone thinks it's this boring business platform for jobs, finding jobs, and it is. A lot of it is. But LinkedIn's kind of changed to a medium between business and I think Facebook. You know how? Because I post my gym stuff on there. I post whatever I want. I'm not bothered. But it has changed because I imagine you've been on LinkedIn quite a long time. Has it changed over time?
It has, but I love it the way it is. I normally try and do business posts in the week, and if I'm going to do something fun, I'd save that for the weekend. But doing the fun posts, you get to know people, and it's that way. I think you start feeling like you know somebody and that you want to work with them. So I think being a little bit personal there, some people don't agree with it, but I think it works.
I do, because it's like Joe's just said it here. Being yourself online as you are in person works. It's true. It is true. Hopefully I'll get, to be fair, although it's not LinkedIn, I've got work off other platforms through that. It gets your face out there, and I do agree it should be able to post whatever you want.
Yeah.
Obviously within reason, you know, but with the majority of this stuff you're fine with posting. But you are right, it does show more personality, and
it makes you stand out a little bit, and then people remember you as well.
There's not many people post LinkedIn content. Did you know that?
Really?
They reckon I might be wrong. It's obviously, I think they've got like 1 billion users or more, something like that, or 500, or hundreds of millions. I'm sure it's something like only 2 to 5% of people post on the platform. That's content. That's what they say.
Because I think you've got your lurkers, haven't you? The watchers, who are the powerful ones. Then you've got the commenters and then the posters. So it's like we've all sort of got our own little jobs on there.
There is, because I obviously spot some of them, and I do actually call them out. I'm like, when they reply, I put, you asked ChatGPT for that reply. No, I haven't. And every reply is ChatGPT. You can see it. And I don't use ChatGPT. They start messaging me in the DMs. I'm like, you're just trying to comment with me, to try and work with me, which I get, but some of the messages, they weren't very personal. They weren't.
Yeah.
You've got to know how to do
stand out.
Yeah, so it's all about being more personal with LinkedIn. Hold on a minute. Someone was just ringing me there. I'm not answering it. Right. So here's one for you. So I've been to networking. In Rutland, we've got this Think Rutland scheme. I've only joined recently.
Okay.
In like October, and I got a grant. I got a drain camera. You get a business advisor. But I've been to the networking events and like seminars. How do you get more confident at like talking to people you don't know? Because I go and I talk to the couple I know. I should really be introducing myself to everyone, but it's very daunting. A lot of them are like, I'm a tech consultant, I'm this, I'm that. I have spoke to a few more, but you just like, what do you say? Hello, I'm so and so. It's daunting.
It is scary. So I normally try and ask questions about them because I am more of a listener than a talker. And if you start asking people questions about themselves, if they like their job, do they come here often, which sounds a bit cheesy, it's just a line opener, and then they sort of carry on talking and I can just smile and listen. But yeah, also you can try the evening networking events where it's a bit more relaxed, and they're normally held in pubs, so that can help sometimes.
Well, it can, yeah. It's I'm guessing at most of the networking events you go, because you're going to one tomorrow.
I'm going to an expo tomorrow.
That's it.
The Workplace Expo in Birmingham.
Oh, okay. Yes. Have you got your own stand there, Trudy?
Oh no, I'm not that confident yet, Shaun. I want to get there.
Yeah.
I'll just be going around getting all the freebies.
Oh, that's exactly the same what everyone does at Pest Control Expo. they go around for freebies a lot.
You just come home with bags full, and then you think, what am I going to even do with these? Have like 20 hats and...
Yeah. No, you're right. You're right. So that's let's try and ask them questions or introduce yourself like that. Because it is quite daunting, isn't it? It's like
it is scary.
I have spoken to a few more than I normally do, but it hasn't, But it is, quite scary from that point of view. But I've just got to probably say hello to a few more people next time I go.
Yeah, I mean, do they wear name badges to the one you go to, sort of a job title or a company? So that can be an icebreaker sometimes.
Yeah, some of them do, but
so if it's got a company name, you can say, "Oh, I've heard of your company," or "What does your company do?" And that's sort of a little icebreaker.
I think I should probably do that next time, because I didn't have anything. I just open pest control like worktop on. That was it. That was.
I think everyone comes to you.
But there was a few people that knew of me. It was.
So also you could post online before you go and say, I'm going to this event tomorrow. Is anybody else going? Fancy grabbing a coffee before we go in, or come say hi to me.
Yeah,
just you're sort of inviting people to talk to you before you get there.
Yeah, that's a good idea. Yeah, that's a great one. That is. There's no end of comments here, Who else we got? Hello, Greg. Hello, Trevor. Who else we got? There we go. Another one. And there was, I don't know who this is, but they're not anonymous, but it's coming up as that. And thanks, Darren, for popping in. I know you're doing a training course today, drain training course. He does drain training. He does.
Oh, wow.
So cheers for popping in. No, there's a lot. You've brought a lot of people to come and say hello. You have. This is most amount of LinkedIn people.
They're all your followers too, Shaun.
Well, Darren is, yeah, and
you know Joe.
Yeah. Oh, I know. Yeah, I do know Joe. You're right. So, with tenders, how do you approach tenders? Do you say that it's like an online bidding portal? Is that how it works, or do companies contact you, or?
It depends. So anything valued over sort of £30,000, it has to go on the government website. So the government portal, I think it's called govtend.co.uk. That's free to go on there and see what tenders are available. You can sort them in your area. sort them by what type of tenders they are. So I'll scour that sort of weekly, see if there's anything suitable for us.
Yeah.
There's also a couple of other free sites you can go on to, like Proactics. So there's a Proactics North. Yeah, so that's free as well. So that's a really good one. And they're the lower value contracts. But then you do get portals trying to make you pay to join. But I find all the paid ones you can find for free anyway, if you know where to look. So
they're probably just trying to make it like
they're putting them all into one place. Yeah.
Yeah, basically aggregation. That's what they're basically doing. They are. But is there a lot involved in that? Is that like a whole site survey and you have to offer different packages or prices?
Yeah.
How does it work with tendering? I've never done it.
You've never done it?
No, never done it.
My advice, though, to anybody who wants to do a tender, first look at all the specifications, because quite a lot of them will require you to have certain accreditations to even be accepted, and you don't want to spend days and days working on a tender only to come to the end and be like, oh, I haven't got that accreditation. I've just wasted 3 days. So it's best reading the documents before you make a start. Okay. Some of them can take you weeks. Some can take a long, long time because they want to know all your health and safety procedures, your environmental procedures, your method for if you were to secure the job, how are you going to carry it out. They want to know all your training history, sickness history, financials. So it can be very, very involved.
Okay. Yeah, it does sound like a lot of work, doesn't it?
There are simpler ones though, Shaun. They're not all like that.
Yeah. What's the biggest? Have you ever done any really big tenders, like 100 grand, 200 grand, really big ones?
Biggest was, I think, 6 million.
Wow.
Yeah, big one. That was hard landscaping a few years ago, but I think that's because it's central London. Because everything in London is just
everything's
crazy.
Expensive. If you go into London, you've got to pay God knows how much money. So.
Oh yeah, and every road you go down, you're going to get a fine because you're not allowed down it. I keep getting them.
Yeah, I wouldn't dare to drive in London. Just get it wrong. Just go on the wrong bit. There's cameras watching you. Like, not everyone's an expert on London roads, but I think I don't think you get points. You just get fines, don't you? In London, you do. They want the money. They do. They do.
And even parking, you can pay sort of £20 an hour in some places. It's mad. So people just park now to get a ticket because it's cheaper than paying to park.
Actually, I've seen. I watched some YouTubers. What's his name? I used to watch Daniel Ashville. Whoever you watch his channel, he doesn't really do. He was construction, but there was a stellar scaffolding. Have you ever seen him Joe Carr? And he sometimes gets tickets, but apparently he said it can be cheaper just to get the ticket.
It's madness.
It is crazy.
Oh.
I hate tenders. Used to do them for 25 years ago.
They are boring.
Just give me chatter on LinkedIn, AJ. Yeah. Does sound it, but I imagine that you've got to have like safe contract or chas or something for a lot of them. I would imagine.
Yeah, definitely. And the thing is, sometimes it can end up costing a company. So if you're doing a tender and it takes a week to complete, that costs the company a lot of money for you to actually complete it, and you're not even guaranteed a win at the end. So they can be quite costly as well.
Yeah, no, you're right. Because if they're that big and time consuming, then yeah, you're right. You may not get it. And say if you were little, I imagine the business you work for is quite big. Is it a big company?
So we've got 75 guys now, and we've got 3 depots. There's one in Chelmsford, Dunstable, and down in Maidstone, so we can cover the whole of the south.
Good to know. Yeah, don't live down south, but in the real world, you'd be called a small company still, wouldn't you? You would.
Yeah.
You would. But to me, that's massive. That is. It's crazy. It is. But
Aww.
do you know when you're doing does the company you work for ever have a crossover where you're doing some work and you have to hire a pest control company, or because you've found some rats or moles or something? Have you ever had that?
I'm sure we definitely would need to, but I'm not sort of involved in that part. But then
Yeah.
I think grounds maintenance guys, we're sort of the first ones out there. We find the habitats in the vegetation. We can find wasps' nests in the ground. So it would be us sort of recommending a pest controller or calling one out ourselves.
Yeah, well, I have quite a few people do that recommend us for wasp nests, moles, all sorts.
Mhm.
So,
But that's the best way to do business, sort of gain relationships with other industries who you think may be able to help you. And
yeah, I
I've
mean,
sort of done that quite a lot through my life. I've got landscape friends. We don't do landscaping, so we can help there. You always get asked for cleaners. I've got cleaner friends. Yeah,
yeah,
it's
I
all
mean,
recommendations.
I don't do it because but I've got a company that does biohazard clearances as well. Even though as pest controllers we should do it, but our company doesn't as such. It's me and my dad. We're only
Oh,
small time.
do all the fun
Yeah,
bits.
but yeah, you're right. But I have got a company that we go to that they do a lot of the work, and I've got I should say people I can recommend. But I don't like it when they haven't done work for me. Cause like there
Oh,
is these, but I've never done work, so I can't guarantee they're going to be good. But I have got people I know that are good. So
that's another thing that you can do on LinkedIn, though. If you know
yeah,
sort of pest control and grounds maintenance go hand in hand, you can forge some relationships with grounds maintenance companies in your area. So that if they ever do need to call out, you're there in the front of their minds.
exactly. I need to get speaking to some more of them. I think
You
I do
do.
know quite a few of them. I do, but because I'm on social media a lot of them recognise me.
Oh,
But from from next door and Facebook and stuff.
you're gonna have to get some merch on. Get like some merch that you can sell online.
Tell you one thing, I haven't got it on at the minute, but I have got a Pest Perspectives hoodie
Oh,
for for the podcast.
you should give it a go though. See if like because you're doing the podcast and things and you're getting a following, people might want to buy them.
Someone did actually. Someone did from someone in the Isle of Wight. Someone
Oh
wanted
wow.
the actual podcast. No, they paid for it and all that, and they wanted one of the. It was for an employee. He loves our podcast. But I'm still waiting for the photos and the reaction. Apparently, he nearly fell off his chair when he got it. Oh,
Oh, that's brilliant.
yeah, yeah. It's a bit,
I love that.
I've got to text him and see if he got any photos or anything.
Yeah, and you had to put it up on your page, Shaun.
I'm surprised they haven't. They know me. I'm not anything social media wise. Just put it up. It doesn't bother me. Like when it's powered now. The software I use, and last Pest Tech in November, they had this box out. Everyone was going to get like a cup and everything. They made sure that I was one of the first to get it, and they were trying to track me down. They were flagging me down. Come down here. So I had this box. I had a photograph of it, and it went on. It went on all the socials and emails and all that. It did.
Oh. What was in the box though?
Well, it was a T-shirt. Never wouldn't have fit me in a million years, but still, it was a cup, like a teacup, some pens and pencils,
Oh,
a hat, a yellow hat, which came in handy in winter. Some because their brand's yellow, so they got yellow shades with black, and
brilliant.
and some cups of tea, a Yorkshire tea in it as well. It was, but yeah,
That's a nice
quite good.
giveaway though.
It
Yeah.
was good. Jason's also saying here, That's how I got the bee job for Friday, Shaun. I thought a ground bloke. Yeah, he's got a ground bloke
See?
who's done work for before. So you're right there, Jason. Good mate of mine, he is. But yeah, it's all about relationships. It is.
It
But,
is. And then thinking what companies might need your service. So then it's connecting with the right people in the areas you want. And
it is. So it's like, obviously, I'm going to have to do a lot of cold calling. Something you've never done before. You never knocked on doors, you ain't. But that's a scary thing. I'm going to start doing it. Although we've got like
scary.
36 monthly contract, I could do with some more. But but that's why I'm asking all these questions to learn how to do it more. But I would have thought you'd have cold call, but that really surprised me that you never have.
No, I'm not a salesperson at all. I'd hate it. I'm more about building the relationships with people and friendships, and yeah, I wouldn't be able to cold.
I suppose that is a way, because obviously when you make a relationship, you don't always have to ask for the work. They say, "Oh well, I know Trudy can help me."
Yes.
So it could be from that perspective that you don't need.
And then
to
they're
say
coming
it,
to you because they want you. You're not pushing them for something they don't want. So it's a lot more organic and nice, and you're starting off on the right foot as well then.
No, you definitely are, because I do know that you're not, even when you do cold call, you're not supposed to like ask for the, you're supposed to go like it's just a compliance check, or it's a free audit. It's not a sales call and things like that. But I haven't done much of it yet, but I'm going to give it a go. But I've got a bit pricing jobs.
Post your results. You should post your results. Like today, I called 100 people. 90 hung up on me. One told me where to go, and I've got
a mate though who works in sales for it's like shipping or whatever, and he's been doing it for years, and he says the good one is a lot of the time they hang up on him, right? But my mate is that bullish. He don't care. He rings back and he goes, "People got cut off there," and he says they don't know what to say. So he said, "I just start talking." He says they feel bad for hang. They don't. He says they don't think you'll ring them back. And he says, then you build up. Like, you don't talk about it. What you do is you keep ringing up. What he does, rings up week by week. He starts having a laugh with them. He says eventually, sometimes I get to go and tender for them or quote for them or whatever. But he says he's very
Aww.
My mate Simon. He's been doing it a long time now. He has. So you've got to be quite a thick-skinned, don't you?
A bit tough.
So
I think if someone hung up on me, I'd be really upset and sad. So because I'm a bit soft, so I think he's a bit tough. So you can take that rejection.
Yeah, you have. Well, they say it's part of the learning process, but I need to do better content. Truly, clearly, I need people to message me on LinkedIn and
Oh, they're going to. They're going to. Do a competition or something, Shaun.
The rules these days. I'm not sure. Are you allowed to? I don't know. This is the thing.
You are, because I always see like spinny wheels going around with people's names on them, and
you might be able to. Rules are. But these days, it's like, if you've got content, say like on YouTube or Facebook, it doesn't actually matter about followers or subscribers. Because like this show on Facebook, we've only got, I think, not far off 400 followers. We get the reach of the page, because they do short content too. It's about 350,000. So people see it without even following it.
But that's the same with LinkedIn, I think. Like the number of likes you get doesn't matter, because a lot more people are seeing it than the physical likes that you're seeing there. Because I've been approached by people out and about, and they're like, "Oh, Trudy, I love your post." I'm like, "You've never liked any of them. You've never commented. I don't even know you exist," because they are there watching.
It's called. We don't know. Have you ever heard of a guy called Gary Vaynerchuk?
No.
Massively into social media, but he said He runs like some $1 billion business, and he works for his company works for like Coca-Cola and all. Like, really good guy. Started off for nothing, and he said that social media is gone. It's called the interest graph. So if you watch certain kind of content, say I was to watch your content, which I do, and I've now started it recently, so it flashes up. It doesn't always flash up. It doesn't. If more you keep watching it, even if you don't follow, they will keep serving you that kind of content or that person. You're not incentivized to press subscribe or follow anymore because it will just keep showing you what you want, even if you don't like it.
How does it know who you're sort of the same as then?
I don't know. These technology it's all I'm going to say it again. It's all AI driven. AIs are working it out all the time. It's even Google search. It's ran by AI. You know that normal search now ran by AI. That's who the AI thing runs it. It does. So it is ran by AI. Everything is now. But in a way,
someone told me, like, if you generate one image, like an AI image, it uses about 10 gallons of water to create one AI image, because they're calling down the data stations for the generation of it, and that's quite scary.
Yes, I have heard that, but I don't know if to believe it. It's one image. It's a lot of water, isn't it?
It is, yeah, and we're going to run out of water soon. But the data centers are massive; they're so big. So,
yeah, the problem is, even if you don't want to use AI, you're using it. Like even like say you listen to Spotify, everything. It's in every app now. So, hope the robots don't turn against us. We'll be knackered.
I know.
Well,
Taylor Swift copyrighted herself today, didn't she? Against AI.
I tell you what, she is one of the most cleverest women in business. She's a billionaire, isn't she?
Anyone else to do that?
No, but she's a billionaire. She's like, you know how a lot of them are just artists, don't they? Well, she does a tour. She owns the production company. She owns all the staff. She pays them really good wages. She's literally one of the cleverest artists you'll meet, and she would do that.
We're gonna have to follow her footsteps and all copyright ourselves.
If I can, but like even with my podcast, you see, technically my voice could be nicked and altered for different videos. Yeah, innit? About me saying it, but I'm hoping people would know I wouldn't talk about anything but pest control. But who knows? But so with regards to got some more questions here. Not too many. So obviously you started at a different time with this, because you said that you grew up. No, I grew up about social media too. I mean, in this role, do you think you'd find it a lot if you were starting out, like say you were starting out today? Do you think you'd find it a lot harder, in this landscape you're in, or do you think you just build your social up like you have now? I think it'd be a lot harder.
I think I'd find it harder.
Yeah,
because I'm a bit older than you, Shaun, so I was born without the AI and everything as well, and I've always done everything myself, research things myself, so I can go out, I can identify a plant by leaf, but now people have an app that they can use to identify that plant. What happens if you dropped your phone in the river, or your battery ran out? You're sort of stuck, aren't you? You've got no backup there if you're relying too much.
No, you are right, because I don't know. Obviously, I don't know if these AI. That is one thing in pest control AI gets wrong. A lot of the insect apps, when you ask it, is this so and so, like say a bed bug, or say they think it's a bed bug, AI would just say it's a bed bug. They get a lot of that wrong, you see. When it comes
but then it's wrong because you've learnt your trade without the AI. But then the new people aren't. They're going to rely on it, aren't they?
A lot of false positives, and there might be false positives with these apps with leaves. A lot of that might make mistakes. It might. So with image recognition, there's massive difficulty because it can make mistakes. If someone doesn't know, they're just going to say, "Oh, it's this,"
and they rely too much on it, don't they? So they're not even going to know it's wrong.
Exactly. But no, you've built a good brand up online. Well, what would you say to people how to make posts? Just put yourself out there and show.
Be yourself.
Be yourself.
100% be yourself, because you'll end up meeting people you're connected to in the real world, whether at an event or just meeting for coffee. And if you turn up and you're someone totally different than what you're coming across as in your posts, you've lost that trust instantly. And I think by being yourself, by being different, it's what gets you remembered. And I think it's lovely we're not all the same. If you've got too many people the same, no one's going to stand out.
They're very good points they are, because obviously I am who I say I am, and if you see me offline, I am the same. I am, because I got called a next door. I went to do a job once, and they said, "Oh, a next door celebrity." So, what do you mean a next door celebrity? "Oh, you're that one that posts on Nextdoor all the time." She says, "You haven't been posting much recently." I said, "All right, I'll sort that out. I will."
Aww.
And they all recognised me. I was like, I'm not saying everyone, but I literally got called it 2 or 3 times now. Next door celebrity. But you've also got to not care what people think as well, to a degree, because I obviously, as you know, I'm in pest control and I have been slagged off for certain things. But I just come back with, this is for public health. Sometimes I think people think that I kill things just to kill things. It's not. It's public health risk related. It's not like I go through the forest with a backpack, kill every wasp nest in the forest. I don't. But some people might think that's true. It's not. It's risk based.
And at least we've got the block button, Shaun. So if anybody ever did say anything horrible, you can just block them.
I don't generally. I don't. A lot of them. What I've got a tip for people. What you should do is you should be kind as you possibly can back and responsive. And often they either message you back feeling really bad, or they just won't reply.
Yeah.
And then you've been nice, so people can't say, "Oh, he was nasty to me," even though they were being nasty. That's kind of how you deal with it if you have that situation. It is. You've probably never had that. I don't think you've probably ever had that before, have you?
I've been involved in two little rows on LinkedIn.
Oh, that's
I don't come off the fence very often, but I've got jumped in twice now.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think if you don't like something or you don't agree, rather than say something horrible, just carry on swiping, because it can make the post look bad as well.
You can. Obviously, if you've actually got, a way of conveying what you think and why it, in a nice way, being constructive, that helps. But as you know, a lot of people don't word it like that, do they?
No.
Because I think once they're behind the keyboard or the phone, I don't know if you agree with me or not, that there's like a disconnection. It's like they don't really think there's a real person behind that account that can say what they're like and there's no feelings. I think it's got to a stage with some people where it's completely detached, where they don't think about what they've put. And there's actual human behind it. I might be wrong, but I think that's how some people think.
Because you hear about all these teenagers and people who are getting trolled, they end up taking their own lives because of it. And I think if the people posting these things realised what they were doing, they wouldn't do it. But they obviously don't think there's a real person. They are trolling.
I've been called nasty stuff online before, but it never bothered me. I had a post that got on Instagram over 100,000 views. And it was me talking about virtual reality. My son has VR headset. And I was just telling, because I'm a gamer too, I play Xbox sometimes. And not as much these days, but I was saying what I was seeing. He's 8. The younger generation are coming through And this VR might not be the level where you're thinking. This VR is going to be mainstream eventually, where everyone does it. I said, oh, no, it won't be. I said, well, you're older. I'm on about the younger kids coming through. They're what you got to look at. I'm not even allowed on the VR headset. It makes me dizzy. But, I don't get it. But that's who I was looking at. Oh, tons and tons. I did turn the comments off in the end. But yeah, have your posts ever got real big views, like, hundreds of thousands of views on LinkedIn or anything like that?
Yeah, my biggest one, biggest reaction was a comment that I left on somebody else's post.
Oh,
I got 750,000 reactions to a comment. So there's no picture, just a comment that I left on somebody's post.
It must have been great. It must have been great.
No, it's very common. It's the only time I've jumped off the fence, Shaun.
Oh, okay. Well, I bet you must have thought your phone was broke.
Yeah, it took like a weekend to reply to them, and then I gave up.
Well, yeah, there's that many.
But yeah, I'd like to thank the poster for that one because it kept me busy.
Did a lot of people start following you then?
Yeah.
Trying to connect.
Yeah.
I've got fussy over time of who I connect with now. Have you? Do you connect with everyone or some, or just some?
No, just some. I mean, the majority of my connections are sort of the industry I need. So the majority are in construction, landscaping, FM, and then I just have other connections, not in the industries I need, but people who I enjoy following their journeys. I like to see what they get up to every day.
Good. So I used to connect with everyone, and I'm more picky now because when I first, you know how LinkedIn is. When I first joined, people were adding me just to ask me for a job in the UK, different countries.
Yeah,
and no one does it no more. I don't add everyone anymore. If I only think if you're relevant, I will. But a lot of times I feel like, are they just going to add me to ask me for a job? If you look on my web, it does say that I'm, I don't run a lot of them talk I'm a big national. I'm not. But I suppose some people may feel that because I help, a trade body. I might perceive to look bigger than I am, but I've learned.
You might be though, Shaun.
One day, you never know. But yeah. So it's good to hear you used to get that, asking for a job.
And I think now if you ever post a job on LinkedIn, all the applicants, I don't think any are in this country, and they're all asking if you can sponsor them to come over to England. No, it's a grounds maintenance job.
You have to actually, the best tip for that is, even though they will still ask, is you have to be a UK resident.
Yeah.
UK and Ireland resident.
I think they still ask though.
They will still ask. I've seen it before. I have. Darren listens to this episode tomorrow on the way to work. Cheers, mate. Hope you have a good one. Another one of my mates. Yes.
Can people do that, Shaun? Can they listen on the radio?
So after this podcast, I will download this. I will upload it to Spotify. And then Spotify, it moves it from Spotify to Apple Podcasts, and it will be on all them platforms too. So a lot of people listen to it in the work van as well. They do.
Oh wow!
Yeah,
it's very clever.
Do you use Spotify?
Yeah, I do, but I've sort of downloaded all my songs on Spotify, so I've made my little libraries. So I just listen to them.
Oh, so you don't listen to podcasts on there?
No, I wanted to because everyone said I should when I drive. So I thought, whose can I listen to? And the only name that popped in my head was Katie Price, and I don't even like Katie Price. So I just ended up, that's the only time I've tried.
Oh, that's fair. I mean, I listen to too many, but
I need to get into them though.
You need to learn something though. There is plenty of learning podcasts and stuff. You can learn stuff.
Yeah.
There is. But it's a lot of video. You see, Spotify does video. They really invested heavy into video. So this podcast here, my Pest Perspectives is apparently, according to Spotify, in the top 15% globally of video podcasts. Apparently.
That's
I don't know what that means.
amazing. Oh, well done.
Well, I don't know I don't really know what that means.
Wow. Will they start paying you like royalties like YouTube does?
Eventually, this podcast may get that way, but you have to get like 3,000 to 5,000 watch hours, like on YouTube. Oh, I've got to get 1,000 subscribers first, then 3,000 hours watch time. So eventually, but I do it for fun. I do. But yeah, cheers for that. Yeah. But no, it's amazing what countries listen. Like people from America, Australia, Germany, all sorts of different countries listen to this podcast. I do. Very interesting.
So if someone listened to it in China, would they put like subtitles on it?
Good question. I suppose if you were on YouTube, you could, but I don't know if YouTube's allowed in China. They have a quite strict system. Oh, China has their communist country, so they actually have internet blockers. So they put up what they want people to see. So any controversial content or anything they don't want them to see, they can't.
Oh wow!
It's kind of place where if you watch the wrong video, they can knock on your door and arrest you.
It's a bit not as bad as Korea, but sort of.
Yeah, I know.
Wow.
But I don't know. But yeah, if you're interested in China, say hello. Yeah. So but yeah, it's been good, Trudy. Yes.
Oh, thank you.
I think you do a really good job on LinkedIn and with your networking and everything in general.
Oh, thank you, Shaun, and you. And hopefully you're gonna smash it, get loads of new followers and get your royalties on YouTube.
I will say, you never know. But have you got any lasting comments you want to say to help people if they, even though you give a lot of advice away already? You got any lasting thoughts or anything?
One, a lot of people have said to me they're too scared to do something like this. I was too scared. I've done it, and I think the only way you can break free is by actually just jumping into it and giving it a go, because it's not scary. And then you're going to come away stronger and stronger, and your confidence will grow. No.
That's been good. I told you it was not scary at all.
Nice to relax. Because it feels like we're just having a chat. You don't know that there's other people watching.
That is the idea. That is.
Yeah.
There we go. There's a good comment there as well. Look, smashing it.
Oh, thanks, Joe. You had to invite Joe on, Shaun.
Trudy should make a grounds maintenance podcast and bring Shaun on in the future.
I should. You'll have to teach me how to do it, Shaun.
Oh, yeah, I can do. Yeah. I will. I can teach anyone that. I can, but it's to keep up the commitment, you see. Because a lot of podcasts don't make it past 5 episodes statistically. A lot of people give up. They think that their podcast is going to blow up overnight. It doesn't work like that unless you're like Spotify Studios. You work for them. But, it's over time. But this is educational.
Yeah, and you just never give up. Even if you've got no viewers, just don't give up. Just keep going and going. And then one day you're going to hit that sweet spot, and then
got a Lamborghini outside. I'm joking. I don't want one of them.
I still want to pick up.
That was mentioned, actually. Where was it? Joe mentioned it. Where was it? You mentioned it further up about you getting a pickup truck.
Yeah.
Where was it? There we go. Got it. There you go.
No.
firm should get you one.
Pestered my boss for a pickup truck because everyone else in the industry has one, and I'm sort of jealous of them because I love them. I think they're gorgeous.
Does your boss follow you on LinkedIn?
Yeah, he might be on here.
I can make this a clip, you know.
Could do a little meme, like put me in a pickup.
Yeah.
But I think it's a tax. They've changed the it's not a commercial vehicle anymore, is it? Yeah, so you'd just be taxed so much if I got one now.
Yeah, everything's changed with that. But let's not get on to a depressing subject.
I know.
So do you want to, if anyone's watching and wants to get your services, etc., do you want to tell people where they can find you?
Yeah, so you can find me on LinkedIn on Trudy Martin at MBS. You can also go on our website, which is www.mbsgm.com. We carry out tree surgery work, grounds maintenance and landscaping work all across the south of the UK.
There you go, perfect pitch that was. Yeah, that was good. In the Spotify feed and that, I'll get your details dropped in as well.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, because LinkedIn is the only platform I use. I don't use anything else. Yeah. I don't think I'd have enough time.
It does take a lot of time. Do you schedule a lot of your posts? No, yes. Really?
Now and again. Now and again.
Really well then. Really well then. Yeah. Most people schedule.
I'm very quick at typing because some people say they spend ages writing a post. Mine just comes in my head. I'm like, send. So it doesn't take long at all to send them.
Oh, okay. So I know now every post you make is you there and then.
99%.
99%.
99%.
So right, I'm getting the podcast now, but thanks for coming on, Trudy.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. If you hold on just for a minute while I end the stream, but thanks everyone. And I'll see you next week with someone on the podcast. I cannot remember who at the minute, but I've got someone on. Thanks everyone.